here we are. EB Games, it is the big day. We have it. We have it all. We have the Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle. I have that. Apparently then we're going to have that. Apparently I said, can I pre-order that? Can I put it on hold? And they said, no. No, we don't have any. Then when I went there today, they had 7. They had 7 extras. I obviously got a screen protector. I have got this little fella, the little camera. We've got the camera. And I've got that because, believe it or not, I never played it. That's right. Never played it. I got this because I thought, well, that's got to be pretty cool too. Again, I've got the Super Punk. Big talk about this here, how well it's going to play on it, and I would like to find out. Obviously, and Mario Kart, plus all of the online content that I'm assuming is going to be there. Also got a SD card to have a look. So that's what we've got. This is day one, and we're going to do an unboxing of all of this stuff, and I'm going to show you what happens when it boots up. I'm going to compare it to the old Switch in size, and we'll see what we think. So this is it. Switch to Mario Kart World. Download code included. Look at that. Look at that. So we should have a Nintendo Switch console. We should have the Joy-Con L and R. Nintendo Switch 2 AC adapter. USB. Nintendo Switch 2 dock. Joy-Con 2 grips and straps. Ultra high speed HDMI cable. Mario Kart World download code. There we go. Nice. Cool. Let's open it up. Gonna need a knife. Like not only is this supposed to be more powerful, it even has a new Mario Kart. Oh no, folds open the top. And there we go. So there we have it, guys. That's what it looks like. Yeah, so you have one of them. We have the left one of them. Let's just have a look here. Size-wise, that's interesting. The button formula here appears to be almost identical. Look at that. So you have the click, click. It's obviously got, let's take it out of this here so you can see. Also has a button. Oh, there's the release button for it. Oh no, there is 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's really hard to see it on that because they're black. So there's a size difference, but the buttons are kind of located pretty much in the same distance apart. So here we go. We have the actual Switch. Well, that doesn't clip open. That's just, it's like tension. So maybe let's say you can like set it wherever you'd like to set it. So that's just, there, click shut. What do we got down here? We've got all of the attachments. Let's have a look. I'll get the other one out. We'll compare the size without the controllers, and then we'll compare the size with the controllers. So I'll marry them up in the far left-hand corner. That is what we're looking at. That is interesting. And I just wonder, yeah, I wonder how big the screen is in the way of the bezel here, you know. Anyway, let's put the old Switch back together. There we go. There we go. Let's put the new one on. There we go. So we should, yeah, clip and clip. Okay, let's have a look now. And it's overall, it's, you know, almost a whole entire Joy-Con wider. And then there's supposed to be a button here. Is that it? Yep, look at that. That breaks the magnets. Well, that's the actual machine. Let's see what else we got in this box. Okay, we've got obviously my code, which I will move. There we go, we've got the HDMI cable. We've got some, oh no, they're going to hook on. Are they magnetic too? These may actually be magnetic. Let's have a look. They appear to be, so I'm assuming we pull that little lever at the back again, pop that off, and going this way, or no, other way around. Yeah, magnetically go on. Okay, and you know they really don't come off unless you push that little button, eh? I'm assuming you're going to require that to turn into mouse mode. Not sure it'll just use mouse mode. That might be the that might be what these little things here are for, so they can on your desk. Hey, look, that's cool. Didn't know they were going to be magnetic, but they are. Okay, so got that, and well, that can go. And what do we got here? This is obviously going to be power cable. Yeah, power cable. And we've got, yep. Let me find the old one, we'll compare that. Here's the old one. Switch. Oh yeah, switch 2. Yeah, they're going to be much the same, I believe. These are, like, you have a look here, this is a lot more rounder through here. And this is flat, so I'm assuming when we put this on, yeah, I'm not yeah, obviously with the way it goes on, that has to be flat where the old one's slid in. So you see this is rounded. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like, if I really hold on to it, I can feel that that's a much smoother finish. I can feel that's a much smoother finish. You know, in reality, when you're holding it, you know, you're not going to be holding, your palm won't be down on it anyway. You'll be quite loose. I don't think this is going to be a problem, and obviously it's done because when you take these, when you take this Joy-Con off, you got to pull that little button. This little button here's got to get pushed, so we push that little button, and it has to pull out on an angle. Over on this one, where obviously you push the button in and it slides in and out. So that's why they've clearly done that. I don't think that's going to be a big problem, but I suppose the question's going to be, you know, when you're gaming for long periods of time, you know. So, and here we go. We've got the that's cool. They are open. Last time they were hidden behind like a window. There's your window there with your cable that goes in. The thing that I've always been wondering here is it going to be able to be like, are the docks going to be somewhat maybe usable? Maybe for charging only, or... So, I suppose here's one. Well, they appear to have the same type of charger, so... You know, that's obviously not going to fit in there. But I suppose I probably should unplug that. That's the... Oh. That's the old one. Will the new one slide in? The new one slide in here? No. Does not appear to be sliding in. Just sort of looking down. It's pretty dusty down there, but no. So the new one will not go into the old dock. Just to show you, there's nothing in there. Like that just pops down there just like that. I'd say it's to do with that little pin down there in the shape of this back piece. Allows that one to go in, and they've obviously deliberately made this one and this one different. It will slide in there, no problems at all, like that. Well, that is the unboxing of the Switch 2. I've got, like I said, I have a card that's got to go in there, and I've got a screen protector. I'm probably going to put the screen protector on, and then we'll, you know, we'll move on to some other things as well. So, you know, we've got that. We'll unbox that while we're at it, I suppose. So this will be pretty straightforward, I'm assuming. We've got the box. It's got some rules there. I'll show you how to actually do this once I work out how to do it myself, I'd say. So we're going to pull that there open. We've got a cable, and we've got a little camera. Oh wow, that's quite heavy. That's reasonably heavy little base. There we go. That's how it's going to sit down, and USB-C and USB-C cable runs it, so that's pretty cool as well. It's good that it's your USB-C, and Pro Controller. So let's get this all set up here, and I'll show you what it's like. There we go. So we got the glass I picked up from EB Games with that, $14.95. Tempered glass. Whack this on. So most of the things set up here. So this is where we're at. I've literally turned it on. I put the screensavery thing on, the glass protector thing. I'm not impressed with it, but when it's on, you know, at certain angles you can see some issues. That, you know, the screen protector is almost too big. It goes a little too far. It comes right up to these edges here. probably doesn't quite need to go that far, and if you don't get it quite right, it causes issues. So but what I'm going to do is I've got this here, got the here we got to wire this here up. Now I've got the other stuff wired up where it needs to be, so we're literally just going to take the same as last time, a USB-C cable into there, and we're going to take the supplied HDMI cable, and that is going to go, well, if I get it the right way around, into there. There looks to be a LAN. Yeah, that's a LAN. Okay, so pretty much very similar to last time with the old one, and they're gonna just come out there and maybe is that back together? It's back together. There we go. Anyway, so that there should be all plugged in. Probably gonna need to put this in this dock, so again, I'm gonna push this lever, push that lever, it's gonna come off, push that lever, it's gonna come off, slide that into the dock there, as we can see here, very similar as before, it's going plugged in. So from here, let's start the setup. We got that, Australia, New Zealand. Next, internet settings. There we go. Yeah, look, the screen looks pretty similar to the old one. There's nothing new in the infrastructure. Yeah, well, I seen about this day one update. I seen it on YouTube that a guy was doing an unboxing, and yeah, and the actual machine wouldn't work because it needed a day one update, and he didn't have it. Obviously. I guess maybe that's just what it was. I'm not in either of them places, but okay. So I'm going to adjust the stand so you can use the screen from a preferred angle when playing in a tablet mode. Yeah, sweet. AC adapter can be connected to the top of the console. Huh, so it can. Look at that. Okay, hold the... Yep. We've done all that. You can enjoy the accessory camera with this console. Yep, I've seen that. They're magnetic. Okay. Yeah, let's see how long this is. I was doing a first 60 the other day on a PlayStation game, and I went to put it in, and it was like 2 hours before the actual game would be played. So I was like, oh wow. Does that count as the first 60 or? Anyway, let's see what's happening here. Okay, update complete. Look, that wasn't very long at all, was it? Please insert it. You can save data like downloadable software and insert the micro SD card, memory card. Only a micro SD card that features the logo in the image shown here are compatible with the micro SD card, cannot be used. Okay, so I bought one from EB Games. I'm a little confused, but I'm pretty sure the slot is actually in the top where the game card goes in. So let's do the how to. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nope, that's not what I thought. So it's... Okay. I'm going to have to take this off the dock to do this, so the video might actually go blank for a quick minute. And we're back. Okay, that was pretty easy, just like the picture shows. So this system will be updated, after which this micro SD card will be usable. Okay, there we go. So we're updating, it's obviously rebooting. The micro SD card now can be used pre-processed without ejecting the micro SD card. Okay. Okay. Sign into your account. Okay. So I've just signed in on my phone. It's given me a little number to write in. That's me. Move the console and source Nintendo Switch closer together. Okay, I'm gonna make sure it's on and go next. Moving them closer together. They're pretty close together. Let's go okay. Please do the following on the source Nintendo. Okay. Open that up. Go to the Sun system. It's supposed to have something here about a Switch 2. System transfer to the Nintendo Switch 2. Yes, there it is. Hit next. Okay, whatever that is. Make sure the Nintendo Switch 2 console is close by. That's done. Okay, let's see what happens here. I need a charger. We'll be back after I find a charger. So we got the Switch 2 Pro controller here. So we're going to do an unboxing on this. The box is pretty straightforward. Nintendo Pro Controller 2 controller, you know. Up here it says for using games for a long period of time in TV or laptop mode is ideal, and it also should come here with the controller and a cable. So the box is pretty good. It's pretty nice. It's let's open her up and let's just have a look at the controller. Now, fortunately, I don't have the old controller to compare, but we will just put that away, and there's an instruction there. Controller, yeah, okay, cool. That's probably going to be pretty straightforward. We then have our cable and the box. It's a pretty heavy duty box too. That's they package this stuff up very well. Then open it up and let's have a look. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Right. So obviously some button there. That is that's the C channel, that's your home screen, that's your record, plus, minus. Also, we've got, and there, look, that that feels extremely, it's really high quality. Hey, that's really, that's a, yeah, that's gonna be a, you can just hear it. That's, yeah, I think that's gonna work. That's gonna work pretty good. That's gonna work extremely well. Yeah, it's, Anyway, so we're going to move on from that. That feels great. Let's plug it in. I say let's do that and let's see what that goes with. At the moment, I have it plugged in and I have it hooked up with that there's going. So I'm assuming this is going to go into the side of your dock. So on your dock here, you will have a USB, so we will just plug that into there, I'm assuming, to start with. Let me just go over here and change this for a moment. Okay, I just turned on the screen recording. Let's see what happens once we plug this in and what happens on the, it just comes up saying paired. So that is paired and that appears to be on the go there. That's it. So now it's paired. Will it work if I just unplug it? I've just simply plugged that in once. Obviously there's probably charging that has to take place. Oh, it's already gone to start a game. No, let's go out. So if I unplug that, and yeah, that's it. I literally just plugged that in that once, and that's now going. I'm probably going to leave it plugged in just to charge. That doesn't look like it's, I'm assuming that's how much charge it's got. So that's obviously suggesting that it is on charge. So I'm going to leave that on for a bit and get this charged up. And we're going to swap over. We might play some type of a game with that controller, maybe something like Fortnite, and we'll have a look at how to program that controller. So yeah, let's go there. The GL buttons. So of course, I'm gonna run with the fact that it is the change grip order in here, and I'm gonna do my other ones at the same time here. So I'm gonna take this one, and that one should now go into there. Oh, there we go. Cool. Done that, and then I'll go to this one. Hold the sync button down, then I'm going to hit these two buttons. So it's going to be here. I'm going to go to the Pro controller. I'm going to hold the sync button down, and then I'm going to hit the L and R. There we go. Pad. We're going to hit, when you're ready, hit the right button. Okay, so that looks like the controllers are there. 1, 2, and 3 of them. Just like that. Just okay, so now let's just go here. Let's go to the Fortnite. Close whatever that is, and now I'm hoping that we can just be good to go. I do definitely like the feel of this, I really do. There we go, on the one I'd like to use. That would be the one I'd like to use, yes. From playing PlayStation, I'm not a fan of the sticks not just being in the middle. It kind of annoys me. Now, I do understand, that Nintendo does this so you can pull the left and the right Joy-Con off and use it as its own controller. That's what it's all about. That way the stick and the buttons are in the same sequence when you hold them side on. So if you weren't aware, that's literally why they're off-centered like that. And here we go, we've got a game of Fortnite with the new Pro controller on the Switch 2. I don't know, I don't really play this much. It was just a game that was there. By the way, I updated this, and it took like 3 minutes to do the sync thing between the old Switch and the new Switch 2. I'll do 0 build because I'm a Warzone player, so I'll just do that one. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it took like 3 minutes. It took very, very little time to do this little sync thing between your PlayStation, between your Switch 2 and the Switch, right? But then, like, that was just like an authorization type thing, and it literally my Switch 2 has been sitting overnight, all night, pretty much, and it's just been updating and downloading all of this content. For all of this stuff, which is sort of one thing, but the reality of it is that there's very little you can do when you do that every time you start certain stuff, certain games. Like it'll stop the download, so then you're not making any progress. So I plugged it into my PlayStation 5 to charge because it was needing charge. So. The storm's coming in, 60 seconds away. Sweet as. Yeah, for you people who play this game, don't laugh. I really don't play it that much. I don't. But that's interesting on the. When I was playing it before, you could go to the map, obviously, by clicking on the map. So will I hit select or something? Oh yeah, select brings up the map. Let's go kill this person. Got him. Whoa, what do we got here? gun. I've never used it before. It sucks. I like shot one thing, that guy just killed me. What a load of crap. Anyway, 45th place. That's pretty bad. Should we play another one? Let's play it. Just have a look here. Look, I like the controller. That controller's pretty good. That controller is pretty good. And will it work on... Yeah, will it work on these things? I haven't looked at this here yet. This is the... Yep. Let's have a look. Yep. Will it work on the old school stuff? It should do. There's no reason why it won't. Oh, I didn't really do anything with the programming buttons, but I don't really know what to program it. One player. What we got here? We got... What's that? Is that all we got? 3. Is that just because it's one player? No, it can't be. Just... Okay. Right. Let's just check this. Check the controller. That's not one. Let's get started. Look, it's obviously working for this. Name entry. I'll have to go. Just Josh. Think outside the box here, something really cool, you know?